Alright, tubers. Today we're working on this Land Rover here. I'm going to be removing the power steering pump. Lots of fun. Power steering pump's right here. And really all we need to do is get this AC compressor off and lapped over. And then we can start removing this bracket and then get everything else off from there. So need to get a long wrench. I think this tensioner down here needs to come over this way. So I should be able to get a long wrench on there and get this belt off of here. Once we get the belt off of here, then we can undo this compressor, get it over. We also need to remove the intake, but I'm going to get that belt off there. There we go. That's a lot better. Oh, come on. Okay, I worked 15 on that. It took 2 days, but my battery charger has successfully charged the battery. We'll see how she does. Okay, can you see? I need to pop this clamp here, and I've been just getting in here with a flat-headed. Popping that like that. Move that over. And then, oh, I didn't even tighten that up yet, so thought we were all fixed up. No. I've had a couple of friends of mine give me crap for not having room in here to work, but I'm like, this isn't my rig. Not everything's my rig. We just need to get the snorkel out of here. Set aside. Okay, let's see if the 15 millimeter will remove this tension. Nope, that's a 14 now. Oh, I can just barely see an injector. That is a solid machine pulley right there. Okay, so it looks like we get to 1, 2, 3 bolts hold this to the deal, but we just need to get this off so we can lap her over. I think I'm gonna get that with the wrench. This throttle linkage might actually have to come off. At least one, anyways. I'm just going to listen to the one that actually tightens up. I won't touch the one in the back. I think we'll just be able to, yep, there we go. So take that one extra off. So this guy has an electrical connector right here. We'll undo that. And then off we come back like that. Alright, looks like we got a 10 mil right here. I don't think we have anything hiding back there. Let me get these fuel lines off of here. At least they look like fuel lines. Oh, they're training cooler lines. Okay, so yeah, let's see. 3 volts. You think they're 13 millimeter? So I've got one. Let's try and crack the pressure line off here. Let's see. Does it happen to be one that I already have? Looks like that's going to be a 16 or a 17. It's a 16. Didn't I just have a 16? Right back to there. Go. Sorry, I had to let loose there. Alright, let's see, let's finish getting this off of here. Yeah, we're going to be doing a full tune-up on this. Unfortunately, it's got some broken spark plug wires, which are mostly contributing to the misfires. We've seen that we have good compression. I looked up online, it looks like 120 is an indication of a healthy engine, so we can come back later, and check the rest of the cylinders and see where they're all at, which is something I want to do before we commit the customer to a full tune-up, because that's going to be out a little ways. But at least for now, we're going to at least get the power steering pump dealt with. I have full confidence that the engine is healthy. It's just, I know that the spark plug wires are in pretty rough shape. The one on I think it was number 6, it was, I had just barely grabbed the boot, and it came off, and then the terminal for the actual spark plug, the part that connects it, was already broken. It looked like it had been broken a long time, so I think putting new plug wires, fresh spark plugs, and since I have to pull the intake off to get to all that, we'll be putting new coil packs in, just because it's kind of a pain in the ass to get back there. And I've already told the customer, why my labor is going to be so much, so I have to remove all this. Now, even if they didn't put this bolt in backwards on this pump, I still have to pull this bracket out because the steering gear is in the way. So this is actually ready to come out. Ooh, that's just a stud it sits on. Okay. Maybe there is no backwards bolt. Okay, so we need to get this line crack free. It looked like it was a 16. So let me try and find a 16. Can I get it with an auto nut rounder? Fuck yeah, dude. We gotta tighten these pulley bolts up. We'll put the belt on. There we go. Oh yeah. This is what they did. Finally. Oh my God. There we go. Get that out of there. That. What is the point of that? Is it just an alignment pin? Yeah. The gasket's all fucked up on this pump. I think it's got these little squeeze pin things is what's holding it in. Dude, this pump's been leaking for a while. Yep. That's what it was. It's got these little things that squeeze it in. This little guy right here is between, yeah, let me just get it over the customer's rig. This is between $135 and $400, depending on where you get it and what's different about it. I think this fitting comes with the other one. If it's not like that, I'll make him change it, because I'm not, like, it's got to have all of that. Okay, so the pump I compared to the old one. And they seem to match and everything. I'm going to be really irritated if this doesn't work. So this bracket needs to come like that. And this guy. You gotta be fucking kidding me. It's the wrong pump. Alright, tubes. This is the third power steering pump. First one, as you saw, was not the right one. But you got another one. It was way different. It looked like the one that came out, but it was different. Oh, nice! This comes with new O-rings, which we need. I need to put some gloves on. I got a couple of cuts in my hands that are not so good. If we're lucky, we can get this thing put back together and get it back to the customer. We're doing the tune-up stuff on it later, but I need out of my driveway. I gotta clean my driveway and stuff. Landlord stuff. So this looks just like the factory one. It's got the same spout here. It's got, you know, the same deal here, same deal here. So the power steering system has been flushed, pretty much. Oh yeah, that's tight. Well, this looks like it. So, yep. That is it. I'm actually going to work on this off camera. Now that we finally got this to fit, I can put the thing back together. When we come back, I will put the truck on jacks and we'll bleed the power steering out. We got her back together, which went fairly easy. Got everything hooked up. I put a new O-ring on the high pressure line, which was a good idea because check this out. This is the old one. It just started coming apart. So kit came with a new one. Got a fresh clamp on that return line back there, or not return, but the feed from here. So yeah, we're gonna put some fluid in, and I got it up on the front end's up in the air. So what I'll do is I will put a bottle in here, and then we'll cycle the steering until we see a minimum amount of bubbles. And the reason for this is because there's gonna be a lot of air, and we don't want to burn the pump, but we kind of want to prime it so that way it has some lubrication while it's working itself out. So I'm just gonna run regular power steering fluid, no stop leak stuff, because they have different versions of this with stop leak in it, and we're not putting that in here. Start with half a bottle. I'm going to put that cap in there just to keep water from getting in there. Make sure our other wheel is off the ground. Yeah, we're off the ground. I thought I heard some air pockets. Squeeze out of there. I verified the belt and everything is all good. Everything is tight. Let's give her a shot. Seem to be leaking, but we sure are misfiring. Well, I don't see any more air. Last time it had a consistent amount of air constantly running through here. So in this short amount of time, the air is gone. So that's really good. That's good, no leaks, tubes. I'm gonna let this thing run for a little bit, let it warm up, and I'm gonna check it out some more. And I'm thinking I'm gonna wash it just because I'm a nice guy. And plus, I've got to work on this again, and this is just bugging me, all this bird poo and stuff. Plus, I'm gonna drive it to his place, and drop it off, and I can't see out that window. So you know we did a compression test on a few of the cylinders. I'm not going to do the others. I think this engine's healthy, but it just needs plugs, wires for sure, and I'm going to suggest coil packs because they look like they're original. I can just barely see them, but I think they're original. And plus they're buried behind the engine. We have to pull the intake. So I've already quoted him for that job. He wants to do it, but later this month. So yeah, so it's running okay. It'll at least go back to the place, or back to customer's place. Power steering is nice and quiet now. Seems to be working still. Horn works. Yeah, we're still full, and there's no more air. And it's circulating really nicely too. Yeah, no drips. Nice. All right, tubes, that's it for now.